Hey guys, welcome back to another Super 6 predictions video. We've now reached this stage of the season where it's slowly coming to an end with a few games remaining. The title race and relegation fight to an extent is still getting quite tense. So it will be interesting to see how it all pans out towards the end of the season. Round 50 will feature 4 Premier League and 2 FA Cup semi-final games. So before I go on any further, if you are new to this channel, wherever you're watching it from, make sure you subscribe to keep yourselves updated with my latest content. So anyway, let's check out the previous round summary. 1 correct score and 1 correct result got me just 7 points. I'll be honest, Saturday was a lot better than Sunday because the 4 games I predicted for Saturday came very close. The worst thing is, I predicted 4-1 City, then out of nowhere, Josko Gvardiol scored a really good goal to make it 5-1, which robbed me 5 points. But yeah, I came very close with that one. Burnley, Brighton correct. Yeah, Forest, Wolves and Bournemouth, Man United very close as well. And yeah, I did predict 2-1 Man United, but it's not like they were 2-1 up and then Bournemouth scored to make it 2-2. Otherwise, I would have been fuming. I was also hoping for a late Forest equaliser, but it wasn't meant to be. So draws were fair results in the end. So yeah, anyway, let's check out the first game. This is technically still a relegation fight because Brentford are only a few points away from the drop, while Luton themselves are 1 point away from safety. Question is, who will come out on top? Well, both sides won recently. Well, not recently, I mean Luton did lose against Man City, which was obvious. Luton did beat Bournemouth 2-1 at home, while Brentford beat Sheffield United 2-0 at home as well. So both sides won for the first time in God knows how long, and it couldn't come at a better time. You know, I think for Brentford, personally for me, this will be a tougher game for them as they are away from home at Kenilworth Road. So Luton have the home advantage. But it's like, will Luton's fight and togetherness get them over the line with a win? Well, Brentford, they're not exactly safe either, and I think this will be a close, cagey game. So I'm going 1-1. One of the 2 FA Cup semi-final games at Wembley on the app. This should be a great game for sure. So both sides are going into this game in the exact same form with 3 wins and 2 draws in their past 5 games. You look at Chelsea, they comfortably beat Everton at Stamford Bridge on Monday night. It was literally a walk in the park for them. As for Man City, their game against Real Madrid last night went to extra time and they got knocked out on penalties. I feel the advantage Chelsea have right now is their game was 2 days before Man City's, plus they only had to play 90 minutes. Whereas Man City, to play 120 minutes and then have another game 4 days later, the players will have fatigue and injuries might come along. So Pep would have to rotate his squad to give other players game time. So it's like you look at John Stones, like Doku, Alvarez, the subs who came on late last night, they'll most likely start against Chelsea. But then you look at you look at other players like Kyle Walker, Rodri, Foden, who played the full 120 minutes. How many of those players who started and played the full 120 minutes will start against Chelsea on Saturday? Well, if this game again goes to extra time, I feel that could have a deciding factor in the title race because again, injuries, fatigue. And yeah, Man City, they have a really good squad depth, and this is where they have to show what they're made of. And yeah, do you know what? I'm gonna play my wild card here. I'm not going for a Chelsea win, but I'm going for an entertaining 1-1 draw. Arsenal must simply bounce back from their midweek Champions League exit against Bayern Munich with a win here. In fact, every game for Arsenal is a must-win till the end of the season, and hope Man City and Liverpool drop more points. Wolves, they're currently winless in their last 5, and they are in a way due a win. However, Arsenal, they've lost now twice in a row, and they cannot afford to make it 3. No chance. Again, having played 90 minutes midweek, will Arteta rotate his squad? Probably not, because he'll probably go for the same lineup against Bayern, let's be real about it. But yeah, I mean, yeah, this is a must-win game for Arsenal, simple as that. And, you know, Wolves, mid-table, not much to play for at the moment. They are trying to fight for a European spot, but they are a few points away from the Conference League at the moment. So I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I'm expecting this game to be a very feisty relegation battle with tackles, bookings, scraps, you name it. So both sides are going into this game in very similar form. Both sides have only won 1 out of their past 5 games. However, Everton have lost more, and they'll want to make amends from that 6-0 defeat away at Chelsea on Monday night. As for Forest, they drew 2-2 against Wolves on the weekend, and they've had more time to prepare and recover for this game. So, again, because the thing with both sides, they got deducted points, so it's their own fault they're in that current predicament they're in. Otherwise, they wouldn't be that close to losing in the relegation fight. This should be a great game to watch for the fans and neutrals, of course. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Firstly, massive well done to Coventry for reaching this stage of the FA Cup. Question is, can they make this into their own cup final and win? Well, based on current form, it's actually quite mixed because Coventry are going into this game in better winning form. However, Man United have picked up less defeats, and I personally feel this is the game where Man United are due a win because they are up against lower league opposition. Plus, on paper, Man United do have a better team with more quality. However, as for Coventry, knowing they are clearly the underdogs, they will give absolutely everything to win this game. They will put their heart and soul and fight till the very end to get something from this. And even if it goes to extra time, then so be it. But yeah, you know, this game will give Coventry the chance to impress against higher league opposition. And, you know, people call this the magic of the cup for a reason because anything can happen. That would be a great cup set if Coventry actually win this game. That would be mental scenes. But yeah, part of me feels like Coventry will come up short as well. So I will go 3-1 Man United. Can Liverpool bounce back and not lose 3 games in a row without scoring? Well, yeah, because you look at Fulham, they won for the first time in 4 games after beating West Ham 2-0 at the London Stadium. While Liverpool, on the other hand, they've lost their past 2 home games without scoring. They lost 3-0 at home against Atalanta in the Europa League first leg, and then lost 1-0 against Palace on the weekend. It's like, I'll be honest with you, I genuinely felt Liverpool would beat Palace. Like, I wasn't biased. I actually went for Liverpool to win. And, you know, they missed so many good chances, especially Curtis Jones when he was through on goal and his shot went wide of the post. Fulham will make this very hard for them because, one, they're at home and they will make home advantage count. And, you know, I think that win is exactly what Fulham needed. And, you know, Liverpool, I believe they're still level on points with us in the title race. So I'm going to have to be biased here. I'm going to be brave about this prediction. 2-0 Fulham. Those are my round 50 score predictions locked in. I'm hoping for a great weekend with an Arsenal win, Liverpool defeat, and another very long day in the office for Man City. And of course, good luck to Boreham Wood, who are home against Ebbsfleet on Saturday in what is an absolute must-win game to stay up in the National League. It would be great if they stay up. I'll be able to watch most of it live on TNT Sports from 12:15 as my game with Winchmore Hill kicks off at 2:30. So yeah, it'll be a very entertaining game to watch. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching and have a nice weekend.